Tonight in New York City, pure joy. When the parade reached City Hall, the mayor paid tribute.
What a gift it is to be brought together by pure, unfiltered joy. This is our city. This is our team. One last time, New York, say it with me. Nixon!
There's a party tonight for the clothing line I helped design. Now let's get ready. It's gonna sound weird because of what I do for work, but I actually really don't like being the center of attention. So as excited as I am about the work that I've done for Made in New York, and as excited as I am to share the clothing that Sam and I worked on, I'm stressed right now and I just wanna feel like myself.
What's up? This is my first ever Get Ready With Me. Maybe my last. It's a very important day. The day has finally come. It's the launch party. I cannot believe it. It's pretty crazy. I'm excited for people to see it. I think it's gonna be really fun.
Corsets are such an essential part of my style, and I want to layer this with a visible bra. Today has kind of been the perfect day. I went to the Knicks parade with my brother and my cousin.
My leg is in a brace from playing basketball and tearing my ACL, and I couldn't be at the parade because of that, but it looked insane. I'm wearing this funny t-shirt that I got upstate. They're, hand brushed. On the bottom, these are a brand called La Paz.
I've been keeping myself busy today to distract myself because I'm so nervous. I also always feel like myself in a knee-high boot, and I need a bag that can fit my entire life.
This shirt is so comfy. I'm feeling a little bit nervous, but really more than anything, excited. Thinking back to the first few episodes when we didn't really have an idea where it was going, I think we did a great job, and we made it happen. So I will see you there.
For now, I'm gonna leave you with just the final fit. Ooh. So tonight we are celebrating Sam's collection for Heeb. And do you want to take it away?
Clara and I started this process back in October on Halloween. We visited the Tenement Museum.
Russ and Daughters.
Russ and Daughters.
Susan Alexandra.
Yeah, lots of great spots. Gathering inspiration. I brought it back to synthesize those ideas and try to make a Jewish clothing line. I tried to add some punk elements back from the old Heeb, and we landed on borscht and butter yellow for our colors. So hopefully you guys like that. And I lost my ACL in the process, rebuilt it. I'm just thankful to everyone involved, thankful to Clara, Jake.
Our
models were here. And especially Francis, who helped a lot in the earlier stages. So thank you, Francis.
This has just been such an incredible process. I feel like, existing online as tiny Jewish girl is not always peaceful. And it was really nice to have this opportunity to explore New York Jewish culture, because truly, I love being a New York Jew with all my heart, and just helping you, Sam, and having a private tour of the museum and asking a curator questions for an hour and a half is the dream. Just being involved in this creative process and collaborating on the baby tee, box checked there. This has just been such an incredible process, and I'm so excited for the collection to be in your guys' hands and everybody's hands. Thank you for being here to celebrate.
Little tweaks. Yeah.
Out on the street with a microphone in your hand, talking to people or whatever. It's just like it's so incredible. I feel like getting able to connect with people is the best part.
That's right.
Yeah. Right now, so I will tell you the story later.
This is my cousin Jen.
Hi,
Clara. This is my daughter Maya.
So nice to meet you guys.
We're both the fourth generation.
Oh my god, amazing. Let's just go. Yeah. We went to the Tenement Museum that day. We went to Susan Alexandra.
It's a
I'm gonna
crazy
need a little more
process.
explanation. What is reading it? What's the
It's like a printer. It's like a massive printer, and it knits it by itself, and then someone takes it off. The V-neck is merino wool, washable, and the polo is 100% cotton. In the hoodie, and then yellow Heeb.
I want the middle finger. Actually, this is very true. This is action.
And so you push the ink through, and it only comes through the gaps, and that's what you see.
Are they really sick? He's gonna make the second?
Baked salmon sub, wasabi roe. The green is wasabi roe. This would be like the hamsa,
Right.
the fuck you hamsa, to ward away evil spirits aggressively.
So Sam, Clara, how do you feel?
I feel exhausted. I'm not sure my feelings have caught up to me yet. It's been such a whirlwind.
I mean, I hadn't seen the pieces until today.
Really?
I obviously wasn't on the photo shoot. I had no idea. I mean, I'd been to this space before, but I had no idea how amazing they would look in the frames. Yeah.
Like everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, they came out amazing.
And when you walked in and saw the photos, like not even a week after the shoot, and they're already up on the wall at this event?
Oh, it was so awesome. And it was also awesome knowing that people in those photos are my friends and they were going to come and they were going to see how fabulous that they looked. I mean, in the frame, looks so incredible overall. I also know how much hard work, 5 hours in the heat, less than a week ago, went into it. But it was just like amazing to know that I was going to share that with people as well.
Yeah. And what were some of the reactions you got? I mean, there's a lot of people you knew were at this event.
Everyone was excited. I mean, everyone was so impressed by the clothing. We made some sales, including to my older brother. The enthusiasm about the history, and I was showing people the magazines. And it was so much easier to explain the history of Heeb and how we came to the place we are right now when I had the magazine in my hands. I'm like, wait, but you do need to see what's inside. And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's really cool.
No, I mean, this journey started with Sam opening up an old copy of Heeb, right? I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
true.
genesis here, and being inspired by it and, you know, intrigued. And but for you, this was like you got to fully design your own line. Like, that's a big deal. How does it feel?
It's crazy. I mean, I'm just thinking about how much joy I got explaining the line to my friends and walking them through, because, you know, after those inspiration meetings, I, you know, went home and started sketching, and that was 6
November,
months
yeah.
ago, you know, and so there was so much work of just turning those ideas into a reality that, you know, I was so focused on just the next step to make sure that they existed and that people could wear them. And then going back, you know, the green is wasabi, and the, you know, the super Heebster is named after Heeb, and it's a sandwich on the Russ and Daughters menu, and the underbrim print, and the super Heebster is a reference to the Russ and Daughters signage, you know, like going through, like people got a kick out of the Hamsa, the color story, like just so many layers that I think it was great sort of being able to go back into why I made those decisions.
I'm curious, on that first day, Halloween, like not knowing what was going to happen, but like, does this feel like where you were going, and sort of what was the journey like? The two of you together, you spent so much time
Well,
together.
you did get borscht, didn't you? That first day?
Yes, 100%. You got borscht at Russ and Daughters.
It was so hard to conceptualize how having these incredible and interesting conversations could turn into something physical. I really struggled to understand how all of that was going to come together. And it wasn't that I didn't believe, because I believed wholeheartedly in Sam's ability, but it was like, it was such an abstract thing, these conversations we were having. They were so much more about culture and history and like emotions. Those things, I guess, like factor into aesthetics. What kept coming up? Humor, if you know, you know, these colors. It's been really awesome to see, I guess, how those things informed your creative process and how they came to life. Because obviously, you know, I was involved in this, but really this is all you, and it's such an accomplishment. Congratulations, Sam.
Thank you. Yeah, going back to the super Heebster and like those first sort of inspiration days, and the super Heebster name to me just drilled itself in my head. Could I do the super Heebster and a coffee, please? I think it's such a funny name. Like, it makes me think of Superman, like a Jewish Superman, you know? Like the idea that you could put that on, and it's tongue in cheek, but it's proud to be Jewish. It's aware, like it just hit all of the pieces for me, and Russ and Daughters were gracious enough to work with us through the project and bring it to life. And it really takes a village. I mean, you did this photo shoot on your own. I couldn't be there, you know, and I designed it, but I don't see it as my line because it took so many people to bring it together.
So at some point soon, you're going to be walking down the street and you're going to see somebody wearing your ABT, wearing your designs. How's it going to feel?
Awesome.
Awesome, absolutely. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I'm gonna picture you, or make you, or both.
I think it's so cool to be able to offer it to the world. I tried to make it wearable, you know. I feel like any of these pieces are super wearable. And also non-Jews, I think, can totally rock with it, you know. And we talk so much about making something Jewish, but not exclusively Jewish. And that was really important to me, to find these different pieces that, you know, are both Jewish and can be understood by a greater audience.
So day one, the mission was, can you go out there and create a new brand for Heeb, a collection for Heeb that speaks to people today, that reflects your own sensibilities and the sort of history and identity of Heeb, and I think you've done it. So congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
I couldn't be more happy with what you came up with, and I'm really excited for both of your next chapters, which are happening soon. But I'm really so grateful for both of you for all the time and energy and inspiration and love and care you put into this. So thanks and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mik. And thank you, Clara.
Thank you, Sam.
And team. Thank you.
And I think we're wrapped.
Well.
Thank you, guys.